Hello, beautiful soul. Come right in for a blessing. I can't tell you what the blessing is. That would actually defeat the entire purpose. Because what happens hither and thither in the modern age with our beautiful access to commodified predictions, readings, energy, envisioning on demand is that the mind grabs it, takes hold, and says, oh, I got this prediction, I got this reading, I got this analysis. I'm just going to attach and cling to that until the end of days. So I will not be divulging what today's blessing is, beautiful soul. Just know that there is a very loud airplane traveling outside of my window. Hello. Instead, let's just be here together. Are you down? Are you in? Can you handle it, my love? I'm the little reader, by the way. Your friendly YouTube mystic. Yeah. And I read this and I read that. Energies and books and, cards and etc. But at the fundamental base of it all, just like you, I'm the divine light of awareness floating around inside of a body going, what the hell is this shit? No, I'm just kidding. That does happen a lot of the time. But what I'm doing is what I am doing, there we go, that was important, is grounding in love into a physical existence. I can't, at least not on camera, put my hand through my other hand so that we can convey the molecular and atomic nature of reality. But you probably already know, you probably already learned it in school, that, there's the physical that's dense, and then if you keep looking through microscopes and get in further and further, and it's all just floating space and stuff like that there. And that's really nice. The mind loves that, and it's like, great, what technology can we build to continue to master and take over the earth and space? And we love you, beautiful mind, for that intrepid, aggressive, first I survive and then I take control of vibe that you got going on there. But that's only an aspect of our human experience. And if you dive back further in the channel, you'll find all kinds of commentary. A lot of it is channeled from spirit. Some of it is read through cards. Some of it is story time from yours truly about the mental experience of what it is to be human, juxtaposed against the heart experience of what it is to be human. And my sweet, beautiful friend, both are incredibly useful. Both are incredibly functional. But the experience of the two is vastly different. To be the first-hand player number one. So, back to this blessing. I'm still not going to say what it is, but let's be here for a second. Will you join me in some breathing? Can I tempt you into using the old nostrils if you've got them? If you don't, totally okay. We'll go to the mouth. If that's not available, hit me off on the side. We'll talk about alternatives. I think respiration is possible through the skin. But whatever you got, let's begin with some nice deep breaths. Radical breaths. Weirdly loud breaths. I remember when I was a child, so long ago, just kidding, it was like 2 years ago, I was so paranoid about breathing. Keep going, by the way. Don't let me stop you. The whole thing about my breath being heard, not smelled in a strange twist, but listened to, was a problem for little Amanda. That's me. I thought it was really cool to breathe in a very shallow way, in a very silent way. And the more crowded a room was, or the more people that were there, the more my breathing became convoluted, condensed, and just not happening. This was actually something that started at a very young age for me. Holding my breath was just a go-to. It was like the way. And then when I started to get dizzy or feel faint, I'd be like, oh yeah, probably a good time to breathe. As you can see, that's no longer the case. But as I progressed in age and experience, again, just by a couple of years, I'm still a child, I realized that that was common amongst my peers and amongst humanity at large. Keep that breathing going, beautiful soul. Beautiful. I looked around me and I found a lot of shallow breathers. I found individuals who had discovered that breath was life, but they discovered it through a vehicle, the vehicle of smoke or vapor. The inhalation of tobacco smoke, cannabis smoke, flavored nicotine-loaded vapor. And aside from my beautiful human accomplices who were relying on that smoke-filled air, and those who were breathing shallowly, and only when they were sighing because they just felt the weight of the world. It's the only time you'd ever hear them breathe. There was no one out there making breathing cool. No one at all. But that's where you come in, beautiful soul. And that is where I, your humble host, join you. Not only is breathing cool, breathing is life. Ask anybody. Ask Wim Hof. Ask the yogis. Life is in the breath. And in a strange twist of fate, corpses don't breathe. But the living do. And it's part of a process that is greater even than sustaining life. Yes, we breathe to live. We breathe to oxygenate, to detoxify, etc., etc. Check out the scientific papers. They're there for you, my love. But from a spiritual perspective, meaning that which can be perceived on subtle levels beyond mind, in claircognitions, in clairvoyance, in clairaudience, and typically can't be proven. It's a first-hand experience sort of thing. The breath is a tool for more than just sustaining life at a baseline. It's a tool for inviting a different type of experience completely than the one we've known, and than the one that little Amanda was raised on, shallowly breathing in a corner somewhere, hoping no one would hear her breathe, because that would just be so uncool. God, I love that girl. What a legend. So keep breathing, beautiful soul. Did you stop? Get weird with it. Just get weird with it. When you breathe deep and hard and fast, oh, that's another group of homies that I can tell you about as you continue to breathe. Make it loud. Make it difficult to hear even me through the sound of your own breathing now. Another group of folks discovered that breathing was a gift, but they discovered it as a result of rigorous physical activity. Mostly, I mean working out in a gym or running. So that group, that gang, were individuals who would find the catharsis of breath in catching up, in settling their heart rate after they'd accelerated it through the roof, then use the breath to bring it back down. But besides them, besides my beautiful smoker group and besides my shallow breathing group, I'm back to my original thesis, which is that in my humble experience, breathing just ain't cool. It never was in recent history, and it doesn't seem like there are enough sources saying breathe, 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 breathe. 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 Beautiful. And as you continue to breathe, sweet soul, and I hope you're blowing me away. I want to feel it through the screen. Huh. Ooh. Yes, exactly. I want to somehow get a psychic gust of wind on my cheek or see my hair blow from the breeze of your breath. Thousands of miles apart, divided by time and space, united by technology. Breathe, baby. Breathe. Don't be shy. And as you do so, as you play with it, I'll start to channel a little bit for you from the perspective of the breath. I genuinely did not see that coming. I, the breath, your closest friend, and your greatest tool of magic. I, the breath, carry all your intentions, all your desires, all of your life. I, as the breath, am the key to bliss, the key to health, the key to realization that you are greater than the material matter and are in fact linked with the cosmic, liquid, non-solid forces of this universe. I, the breath, am your link to becoming the star. Not just the star of the tarot, although yes, for my beautiful tarot aficionados who went there. Sorry, back to the channeling. When I, the breath, say I am your closest link to this star, and to being the star, I mean to a sacred and holy remembrance that you are linked to the power of creation and the power of destruction, and that you are light itself. I, as the breath, can transcend your mind and deliver to you this knowing without you ever having to crack a book and learn it. I, as the breath, can teach you any skill, any power, can effectively guide you through every moment of your day, can transform you from having the illusion of free will to the possession, the actual possession of action beyond consequence, beyond karma. I, as the breath, can do that. I, as the breath, can unite your understanding of the micro and the macro, can awaken that which desires to be awakened and put to sleep that which is ready to rest. I, as the breath, can break karmic cycles, passing through generations and generations and generations. And I, as the breath, can not only heal, but rebirth, transform, and ignite. As long as I, the breath, reside in you, the breather, or perhaps the breathed, you are infinite, and there is no limit to you. You have the power to be you for real, transcending the physical limitations, which you will discover are not limitations at all. I, as the breath, can remind you of why you as light came to inhabit this dark, dark physical dimension. And not only remind you of your purpose and what you are here to give, but remind you of how blissful that process of living in human form can be. Exactly as you are, even now. So let yourself be breathed by me, the breath. Come to me often, always. Ground yourself in me as the only constant you ever need, and I will deliver to you life. Well, that was nice. That makes me want to go breathe. So I think I'll just go help myself to that, darling. Thank you so much for being here in the house. I'm the little reader / Amanda / a little meditator, singer, dreamer, writer, human, homie, artist, and most importantly, your greatest fan. It is my honor and pleasure to hold and share space with you and remind you that you, above all, are so very worthy of love. Always more, never less. And if you can do one thing with your entire life for the rest of the time that you've got it, it's love yourself so hard. That's it. Love yourself so hard. Please do it. Body, mind, and spirit. That's the only thing you need to do. The rest will fall into place, my love. Until we meet again, I'm sending you all the love I got. Feel free to like this video. Do all that YouTube stuff where you subscribe for more. You comment and let me know how the breath moved you. And then you show up again tomorrow so that we can do this amazing thing again. Until then, my sweet friend. Bye for now.